Big Lez's League, an all rugby league experience.
Let's talk about the Origin sides now that we can get back to that.
Yeah.
Das, what are your changes this week, mate?
So, obviously with Turbo out, I've gone with Addo
Yep.
on the wing. I thought his form's been pretty good. He's been there before. Won't be overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Now the halves. This is where it gets tricky.
Yeah.
I'm going Hines and Moses, providing that Moses gets through the next game.
He's out this week.
Is he out this week?
He is out this week, yeah.
Well, I'm still backing him after one game.
Yeah.
You're backing him?
Yeah.
I can't back him.
Yeah, but you can't really tell until it's time to pick. But who are you going to put in there?
Mate, I'm going
Burton?
Nico and Burton. So I've got Nico's made his way into the team for me.
Yep.
I know he missed last week. It's 1 week, but he should be back. He's been named this week.
He's been named this week.
Yeah. And Berto's playing really good on that left edge, left foot kick. Nico in form. Moses been out 7 weeks. I can't pick someone with one or two.
Yeah,
one
that's fair
game
enough,
before an Origin. And I heard Willie Mason say it. He ain't Joey. And I say that respectfully.
Yep.
You got to give someone like Nico, who's right up there with the Dally M's, probably the best half in the competition.
Yeah. I think he's second. At the
Birdo playing really strong. Really strong.
He's playing tough at the moment.
Yeah.
And those kicks, far out.
Yeah.
The bombs.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's going to be so great in Origin, just watching him put up a few of those.
Well, if he
Is that the greatest night of your year? Origin night?
Yeah, it is. It's great. I look forward to it.
What do you usually do on Origin night?
Oh, what do I usually do on Origin night? Well, I'm going to game on this year.
Oh, shit.
Where is
That's gonna
game
be
one?
grouse. It's at a call.
Is it a call?
Homebush is going to be a fucking
June 5th.
punish to get out of. Yeah.
Where's the second game? Is it in Melbourne?
Yes.
Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne. And then Suncorp game 3.
Oh, that'll be good.
Suncorp decider is going to be...
Just wrap it up in the first two.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to Suncorp for a decider.
Fuck that.
But it'd be bittersweet to wrap it up there. Hostile.
New South Wales 13 plus, baby. Now, Ren, you've obviously brought in Zach Lomax this week.
Yep. I'm going to keep... it was tough. I thought about putting Critter out in the wing and bringing Katoni in, but I like... You can't deny Zach. And he kicked another 40-metre field goal. Just on the stroke of half time. It's a bong. That could be a deciding factor in an Origin.
Yeah.
Hey, we need points. 40 out. Zach's there. Put it over, son.
Yeah.
I just think he's done enough. He's done enough to get his Origin spot.
Yeah. What about... you obviously had Addo Carr.
Yeah, but I really like that. Yeah, I think he's been probably the form winger of the year. I know he kept saying that, I don't like playing wing, but mate, you're a freak on the wing.
I think he'd accept an Origin number
100%.
5 or an
He'd do
Origin
anything
number
for that,
2.
wouldn't he?
And he's a genuine right winger.
And someone that's so good in the air going up against two really large wingers, obviously for Queensland in Cobbo and Coates. I think that's going to be so valuable for them.
Look, the thing Maguire has said as well is he's picking off form now. He's not going off reputation, anything like that. So
Well, he might not have a choice now with form, with all the injuries we're having. There'll be... Yeah.
how many more games is there? 2 games to go until
2 games to they pick.
Yeah, 2 games.
far out. Anything can happen in the next 2 games.
Yeah.
As we've seen.
Yep. Yep.
Let's talk about Queensland. Obviously, Tom Flegler, Wayne Bennett's come out in the presser and said that he could be out for the rest of the season with this AC joint injury, which is just hectic for him. It looks like he's really just in the rehab process. It just hasn't been going well at all. Who would you put in jersey number 17 for Tom Flegler?
I don't care about Queensland, Les. I don't care who they put there. No, I think I accidentally left Fifita out the other week.
Yes, you did.
So Fifita comes in. Who's my other benchies?
You got Harry Grant, Jaden Sewer, Mo Fodawaker.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Happy with that? Who would you chuck in, sorry to throw you under the bus?
Ezra, the 18th man.
Ezra, 18th
He
man?
could make a surprise. Yeah, I don't know. He could just pop up in the team somewhere.
Do you reckon he
remember
could
be remember they picked Matty Bowen? He
Michael
scored
Morgan? That's how he came in.
Michael Morgan and Ezra, nothing alike. I'm talking
I know,
about
but I
Matty
mean
Bowen, the Ezra
In terms
man,
of Ezra,
couple of Indigenous boys, at least T.I. Remember when Matty Bowen scored that intercept try to win them the game? Bloody Kamali.
T.I., as in like TI.
Torres Strait. No, Ezra. I think Ezra. He'll go close.
Yeah.
He'll go really close. Billy Slater. He's so calculated. I got to speak to him after the Brisbane Dolphins game about a month ago.
Yeah.
And I've known Billy just from playing against him, and I got to sit with him and I just picked his brain about footy. Man, he's just so intelligent, so relaxed. I didn't want to go into his picks or anything like that, but the way he sort of answered my questions were just like, yeah, I've got a plan, but we'll see how it goes. And he's got it all mapped out. Every scenario. Even I love listening to his takes on footy. Like he's a genius. His IQ for the game is incredible.
Yeah, it is. It's unreal. Even that podcast that he runs with Channel 9 is just so good.
Yeah.
Who would you pick for Queensland jersey 17 for Tom Flegler?
I've got Felice Kafusi.
Yeah, not bad. Obviously, you had similar back rowers, I think, to me, Fifita and Nanai.
Yeah. Well, I think you can maybe put him in the middle if you have to. It's tough.
He's got the hairdo.
Yeah, he got the hairdo. And like I said, if you're an opposition, you probably don't, if you're looking out for him, So.
And we've sort of brushed over your winger choice. You've had a bit of a change. In your wings.
Yeah, I'm going Mariner. So I'll have Cobbo on the left wing and I'll go Mariner on the right wing.
What's your thinking behind Mariner?
He's a genuine right winger and just how quick he is. He's quick. Man, if he finds space, see you later. No one's touching him. And that's that Queensland side, man. Reece Walsh, Mariner, Ezra. All these Queenslanders, they're just fucking lightning.
He'll be next to Valentine Holmes, you'd think, as well, because Val would be on the right side. So just Val breaking the line and giving him some
a
decent
left
ball.
centre.
Yeah, but Val goes over to the right for Origin. Hamiso plays on the left.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you go on that right side, it'd be Dean and Val Holmes.
Look, Coates gets picked. He's been there. He's done that. He's a big body. But Mariner, and this is what Queensland do. They just pick smokies. Like, they don't care if you could. They perform. Yeah. You could play one good game in Queensland Cup, and they could bring you up, and you'll do a job. Legit.
Yeah, seriously.
They've done that in the past.
Yeah, no, look, it's a big call. It's definitely a smoky call.
But we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
We're cockroaches, man.
I don't mind it. I really don't.
Worry about those toads. On and off the field.
I'm going to throw something at you. I want to see what you guys think. I've gone to put Dave Fifita back to the bench. I'm starting Jaden Sewer, and I've got Kurt Mann in jersey 17.
Yeah,
what are your
like
thoughts on that?
Yeah.
It's very similar to the... what are you laughing at?
I'm fucking still laughing from before. Yeah. Go, Kurt Mann.
Kurt Mann, similar to the whole McInnes, Connor Watson theory, like they're quick feet around the ruck. They got, they can move.
I was going to say sorry, guys. I took a breath. No, I was just I'm struggling to breathe. No, it's like when like Kurt Mann when they brought Ponga debuted in the back row, and everyone's going, "What the fuck are they doing?" And then come on, it's the greatest performance from an Origin back row ever.
Yeah.
He's never played back row. It's just Queensland. They just get it.
Yeah, they just get it. I don't know what it is. We've been trying to put our finger on it for years and years, and I'm sick of people saying that New South Wales aren't passionate. We're fucking passionate. Like they're just better.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? New South Wales 13 plus. Look, I'm keen to see how these sides get shaped. And with Queensland, anyone could get picked on the day. How far do you reckon, obviously Ben Hunt's getting to the older side of his career?
The pointy end.
How far is Reid Marnie off of getting a crack?
He could do a job.
Yeah.
But
I think,
you got...
Harry Grant.
Yeah, but is Harry going to play 80 minutes when Ben Hunt retires?
Yeah, of course.
Ben Hunt doesn't look like he's slowing down. He's going good, And, mate, when he plays Origin, he goes to another level, Ben Hunt.
Yeah, he's been probably one of the best the last few years.
He's
kicking game. And he's changed the game many a times. In the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is, but the last 5-6 years, we should have won at least 4 or 5 out of 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
you know, especially when Queensland had like the worst team ever and they beat us, and then Ben Hunt's performance.
Remember Cherry's award acceptance?
Yeah, fuck, even decent.
Thank you from the worst team ever.
What a legend.
I love that kind of behaviour.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is, what it happens when they put that jersey on, or why they seem to come back. Yeah, it's been rough being a New South Wales supporter for the last sort of...
It has been. But
well, you've grew up just watching Queensland win.
Yeah.
You missed the glorious days of the 90s, mate. You were just a thought.
I don't think I was a thought, mate.
You were just in your father. You were still
I was
in
a
your father's.
realisation. That's what I was.
In your father. You're still in your father's sack. Fuck, you weren't too far off either.
No, I wasn't. I was definitely not a thought. I was a regret.
Join the club.
Heavy mistake, regret. Thanks, Dad.
Origin bolters. Let's get into some Origin bolters. I'm going to throw a few names at you, and I just want your take as to how far off you think these guys are from making Origin. Let's start off with the Blues. Mitch Kenny.
You could say he's a bolter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be in the mix.
Yeah. In the mix,
Him, Reece Robson, Ken McInnes. They're the three. Well, obviously, Uppy will be the big.
Well, Cam McInnes was going to be my next one.
Yeah.
How far off? There's a bunch of rumours with him.
He's playing tough enough. Oh, he's
No,
tough.
there's been strong rumours that he's probably played his way into the team. I do like Cam McInnes. I just find that Connor Watson might offer a little bit more in attack, especially having two inexperienced Origin halves in Burton and Nico.
Yeah.
So if they fall apart, and when our attack's not doing much, I'd probably want Nico, Connor Watson in my side to create something around the ruck.
Yeah.
That's my thought there. Ken McInnes deserves a Origin spot, but I'm still just sticking with the chemistry of this team, the team I've got in my head. I want Connor Watson in it.
Yeah. Now, a guy that's played under Madge, who I've got here as a bit of a smoky, Luke Keary. No.
Too many head knocks. Can't lose your half 5 minutes into a head knock.
Yeah.
I love him.
Skill-wise, for sure.
Absolutely.
But I don't know if he can risk it.
Yeah. Has he made himself available?
Not sure.
I'm pretty sure he hasn't said anything otherwise.
I'd love
say
him.
no, would
I'd
you?
love him to get a spot, but he cops that one shot on the head, and then we don't have a half.
Yeah, and I think that's the beauty of having a Connor Watson on the bench, as you said, because you've got a guy that can come in and play that role too. Damien Cook. No.
Souths are struggling. I love Cookie. Great guy. Great player. No. Don't take him out of the South team. They need everyone. All hands on deck.
Yeah, well, my next guy is going to be Cody Walker as a half. No.
He's so good in Origin.
Yeah. Man of the match last year.
He is so good in Origin.
Yeah.
And
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, go
Sorry,
on.
go.
No, he's having a crack for South.
Yeah.
He's fucking having a crack. And congrats on your 200, Cody. For someone to debut at 26 and be 34, play 200 games, that's
crazy.
That's amazing, you know. But he's done it, and he's a natural footballer. He's one of my favourite footy players. Him and Cameron Munster are my two favourite footy players. They play off the cuff. They play what's in front. They're skillful. Man, I don't mind it, eh? Just because Souths are struggling so much, you put him in an environment where the team you're playing with the elite players,
Yep.
and he'll perform. It'll bring back confidence. It could bring confidence into his game that he can take back to the Rabbits again as well.
Well, question for you then. You've obviously got Moses and Hines in your halves. If Cody comes in, who comes out for you?
Moses.
Moses? So you'd have Hines and Cody?
Yeah. Hines can run it. And then Cody can be off the cuff.
They've
I really like what Ren said there. Like he could come in with the elite players, be refreshed, and then mate, he kill it. Like he's trying hard. He doesn't have much around him at the moment. And then he could take it back to South. So.
Hines and Cody have played together before in the Indigenous games. They've played together for the past 3 years too.
Yeah,
so
I
I
really
think
like that.
That could be a huge spanner.
Yeah.
I was listening to Gus talk the other day, and he sort of implied that there's going to be a few spanners.
Yeah.
The Madge, there was rumours he didn't give up any sources, but man,
He'd be in the know.
he'd be in the know. Cody and Nico, I like that.
I don't mind it at all either now.
Left foot kicker.
It's good. Scott Drinkwater.
Yeah, he's outstanding. Like he's been in the mix for the last couple of years. I don't know where you'd put him.
You know what really throws a spanner in the works? Last year, he was picked at 18th man over Dylan Edwards.
Yeah, I remember that. Fuck, it's hard for Dylan, man. Like, you can't leave Teddy out.
I've got Teddy out. I've got Edwards.
That's brave.
Yeah.
You know, because Roosters are playing well. He's playing well.
Yeah.
He's the incumbent Australian captain, New South Wales captain. He's the Australian captain, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Nah, he hasn't played his way out of a jersey. Dylan Edwards, like a special. He's just unfortunately one of those players that had someone better in front of him at this point. You know, like there was.
Who was that half that had the play in front of him the whole time?
You had Gower
Yeah.
and Shifty Sherwin that
Yep.
always had Joey in front of him.
Yep.
You had Luke Patton that had
Who was Ricky always in front of? Ricky Stewart.
Alfie Langer.
Alfie Langer.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
That was hard. It was good for New South Wales
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I love
yeah.
Sticky. But even Luke Patton, he always
Yep.
had like sort of Darren Lockyer in front of him.
Yep.
It's just they're such good talent, and they should have played a lot more representative footy, but they just had that one person in front of them that they couldn't leave out.
Now, a player that Madge has spoken to as well, Jesse Ramian.
Strong. I mentioned him last week, didn't I?
Yeah, he'll do a job.
Strong out of the backfield. Can finish. He finished on the weekend. Had like 3 players on him to score that try against Melbourne. He needed to score that.
Yeah.
Defensively, I just like Crichton over
Yep.
Raymond.
I agree.
Yeah, you got to have. Yeah, I think Critter. I wouldn't want 2 debutants next to each other if you went Lomax and Ramian.
Yeah.
I'd have Critter and Lomax. Or you'd have to go Ramian and an experience, or Ramian and Critter on the wing. You couldn't have 2 debutants centre wing on the right edge. I don't think. That's my opinion.
Well, Lomax has played left before, so you could move.
You're not going
to
to
the
take.
right.
Why would you do that?
He's always played right too.
He's a specialist left winger. Keep him on the left.
Right.
You don't need to. We don't need to start shuffling people around. There's enough people in those positions.
Yeah. Let's go to Queensland. Jermaine Hopgood.
I don't know who that is.
Parramatta lock forward.
Yeah, he's
Tell me why.
going good. He's trying. Yeah, but I don't think he's. Yeah.
He's like a clone of Cam Murray almost. Not at that level yet, but his ball playing, his defence.
He'll do a job. He'll do a good job.
Especially with there's a bunch of forwards out. You know, he could really do a job there. Bo Firma, back row for the Titans. By throwing a spanner in the works there for you as well. Stuff Queensland, eh? Stuff Queensland. We spoke about Reid Marnie already.
You can explain. I just don't know.
So Bo Firma obviously filled in for Fifita in the back row. Obviously plays on the right-hand side now. Over the past 2 weeks, he has been killing it, running over 150 metres, 30-plus tackles. He was in the squad before he did his ACL 2 times in a row, which really hurt him. And he's just been under that injury sort of cloud over the past few years.
And Queensland pick players sometimes you've never heard of. I haven't. I'm not a diehard like yourself, Les, or Darcy. But you could usually put them in that jersey, they do a job. But like just on Titans, how good are they going?
Yeah.
Since you put AJ back to, with Desby just kicking himself, thinking, why the fuck didn't I just put AJ at fullback earlier? He's so stubborn, man. This is a decision I'm making. I'm sticking with it. It's going to turn. Then AJ's just killing it. He's injured now too.
Well, you know what? Guess who the Titans halves are this week? Sam Verrills is playing halfback and Chris Randall's playing 5'8".
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's their 2 rotation hookers playing in the halves. Aaron Clark's at 9.
Who are they playing? We'll get to that with the bets.
Yeah.
Sorry to go on a tangent.
That's all right. That's all right. Dane Gagai, how far is he off?
He wears a Queensland jersey
legend.
under his Newcastle jersey. He's like
Queensland legend.
Yeah. Yep. Does a job every time.
Would you have him over at Coates at this stage, with Coates not just to come back at the moment? Still from injury?
On the wing?
Yeah, on the wing. Him and Holmes.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. He always performs for Queensland. Always. He's never had a bad game in a Queensland jersey.